You ever think you've got your life all figured out? The right plan, the right people, the right path. Until one day, life yanks the curtain back, and what you thought was solid ground was just a stage. Let me take you back. 3 years ago, I was 27, hungry, focused, and in love with my business and with her. Her name was Aria. Beautiful in a way that made you forget the noise. She was smart, witty, the kind of woman who didn't just walk into a room, she arrived. We met at a tech mixer in Seattle. I was pitching my startup to anyone who'd listen. She was writing for a local publication, doing a piece on disruptive founders. We stayed up all night talking about philosophy, startups, and how both of us hated olives on pizza. That night, something clicked. She said, "You're not just building something. You believe in it." That's rare. She became my anchor. Meanwhile, my best friend, Derek, was my co-founder. We've been coding side by side since college. We ate failure for breakfast and raised money off scraps. But after 3 years of grinding, things were finally taking off. We had seed funding. We had press. We had product market fit. And most of all, we had trust. Or so I thought. Then came the sickness. I've been ignoring the cough. Too many late nights. Too much Red Bull, not enough sleep. Until one day, I collapsed during a pitch call. Couldn't breathe. Blacked out. They rushed me to the hospital. Severe bilateral pneumonia. ICU. Tubes down my throat. Monitors screaming. I was in and out for a week. When I woke up, the room was silent. Except for the beep of machines. No flowers. No visitors. No idea. Just a folded piece of paper next to my bed with a post-it note that read, "We need to talk, D." The nurse handed me my phone. Over 200 missed calls. 20-plus emails from investors. My bank account frozen. My company email locked out. The company website had been changed. My name was gone from the About Us page. LinkedIn said I'd stepped away to focus on my health. Except I hadn't stepped anywhere. Then came the knife. A screenshot from a friend, an Instagram story. Derek. In my office. Smiling. And beside him, Aria. Her hand on his chest. Caption. New chapter begins. I swear to you, for 2 whole minutes, I couldn't move. Not because of the illness, but because that was the moment my world broke in half. She didn't just leave me. She left me when I was dying. She left with my best friend. And they tried to steal everything I built. But you know what I did? I didn't scream. I didn't post. I didn't call. I just breathed and whispered one word to myself. Watch. See, back when we started the company, I was the one handling all the legal paperwork. Derek was the big picture guy, the storyteller. But I was the builder. And builders keep blueprints. Turns out, I had the original source code, the trademarks filed, the provisional patents under my name, the operating agreement stating any sale or change in leadership required unanimous board approval. I still owned 51% of the company. They didn't read the fine print. But I did. So while they were busy throwing parties and taking fake victory laps, I was laying chess pieces. Quietly, I contacted our main investor, a guy named Mark, ex-Navy, no tolerance for snakes. He flew into town the next morning. I showed him the paperwork. He nodded once and said, "Let's gut, M." Over the next 10 days, we executed the plan. Cease and desist letters were sent. The company's social media was locked down. Access to all funds and code was resecured. The story? Rewritten with facts. Derek and Aria were removed from everything. Turns out Aria had convinced him to push me out. She sweet-talked investors, made side deals, sold dreams she didn't even understand. But what she didn't realize was that love is not leverage. And betrayal has a price. Today, the company is stronger than ever. I brought in a new co-founder, someone loyal, brilliant, and hungry. I speak at conferences now, Not about tech, but about resilience. About what happens when the people closest to you turn cold, and how to rise from that. People always ask me, would you do anything differently? And I always say, no, because fire reveals what's real. And when the smoke cleared, I was still standing. To anyone listening, protect your vision. Choose your circle wisely. And if they stab you in the back, don't chase revenge. Build something so powerful, they'll hear your success every time they fail. Pause. Because betrayal isn't the end of the story. Sometimes, it's just a plot twist.